Hello and welcome to the Canadian North. Now there is of course the business of rigging around the funnels and related to the funnels. What you see now on screen, it's a crop from a picture of battleship Redvitsan. Remember, the Redvitsan was built in the same time as Tsesarevich, but it was built in the United States, in Philadelphia. And you can see some rigging between the funnels in red, and then going lower from the funnels to various decks and various levels of bridge. So, but this is not very relevant to Tsesarevich. It is just for documentation. Let's look now at the battleship Suffren, and you don't see much in this picture for the rigging related to the funnels. Not very much. Even by zooming, you can see a couple of lines between the funnels, but not much else. Next one is from battleship Borodino, another Russian one, and these were ships built right after Tsesarevich. You can see a lot of rigging, but not really related to the funnels. Not relevant also. Then I tried to look at the Majestic class in UK, but the Majestic class, which was built in the same time as Tsesarevich, they had the funnels side by side. Again, not very relevant. Here you can see some lines, but they're strange lines, like from the top of the funnels to the yard arms. I'm not sure that's even correct. I'm not sure what I've seen in these pictures. It's hard to distinguish sometimes. Okay, so let's go to Tsesarevich itself. This is a picture from the time spent in Tsingtao after the Battle of Yellow Sea, when the ship was being the funnels and part of the superstructure were being rebuilt, because remember, the funnels were shot very badly in the battle. So you can see the temporary hangars and the temporary platform hanging in there, and they were trying to do something to patch up the funnels to be able to start the engines. And you can see, very interesting, the bridge. I think it's the aft bridge, I'm not sure, being very affected after the battle. But again, not much for the rigging to the funnels. Now this one is a very interesting picture. Finally, it's a side view of Tsesarevich. I'm not sure it's in happier times, and there are some lines running between the funnels, and there are other lines running from the top of the second funnel to the two masts in blue. And finally I have this picture, which is a high resolution, is a very well defined picture, but this is from 1913. But let's say, okay, the rigging shouldn't have changed that much, and when you zoom this one here, you can see a lot of stuff. So we see some interesting lines in red between the funnels that cross over there, plus the 2 or 3 or perhaps 4 parallel lines running horizontally between the funnels. Then we see some lines in blue going from the funnels to the bridges or to the deck and to the masts. The most interesting thing I can see in this picture is the position of those two pulleys. I said in the last episode that they were winches or something, and apologize for my bad English. They were pulleys, heavy pulleys, and I can see there are some lines running from the base of those pulleys to the boat davits, and those pulleys, they are side by side. They are not one on top of the other as Trumpeter shows. I think they were side by side, and it's very probable that the first funnel, the forward funnel, had a pair of pulleys also, and I'm not sure we can find them in the Trumpeter photo etch. They should have been 4 pulleys like this. I think I only seen 2 of them. We'll have to decide what to do about that. And another very interesting thing is, this is the only photo where I see that boat davit being inclined. Remember, in the previous photo, the side view, the boat davit was vertical. Now it's inclined in this picture, and it shows some lines going from those pulleys to the boat davit. So I don't know. There is a lot to consider here. Another thing is some of the lines are not straight. They are in a lax position, and that I cannot do with my materials and whatever. So this is just to give some ideas and to start planning or preparing for how to install a couple of lines related to the funnels. And also we'll have to talk about other lines from the masts to the flying bridge, or to even to the main deck. We'll have to see, perhaps in another episode. I did the second spider for the second funnel, and it went pretty much okay-ish, I would say, but it went faster than the first time. Of course, I knew what I had to do, so I'm gonna prepare the rest of the funnel off camera. So, last episode I said something wrong. I said that the pieces for the 2 funnels are the same. Well, they aren't, because the first funnel is installed higher in the ship than the second funnel. But when you look at all the pictures, they both arrive, the top of the funnels arrive at the same elevation. So necessarily, this first funnel is shorter than the second one. Now I've installed the ladders and the pulleys. Now for the pulleys, I've decided to be a good player and to follow Trumpeter instructions and not what I've seen with my own eyes on the pictures, well, it is what it is. So I installed them one on top of the other, one above the other. That's about it for now about the funnels, unless I start gluing some lines from these pulleys going somewhere and from the top of the funnels. But perhaps this will be at the end of step 14. We are not there yet. Well, now, thinking about the rigging. This is the first mast, the first funnel, excuse me. And I believe I can run some lines from the top to this level, either here at the very edge or here inside somewhere, not sure, and also from the top to here somewhere and to the corner, also maybe from the middle to the corner. That would be, we are talking about, let's say, 2 lines here, maybe one here, 1 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 from the top, and then also from the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 lines already from the top, which I think it's exaggerated. Maybe some of them I will put them starting from here, from the middle of the funnel. But also we'll have some lines, if I'm not mistaken, from the top going to the mast. Oh no, that was the second funnel. Let's put the second funnel in place, just like a dry run. Those lines were coming from the second funnel going to the mast, like this, not the first funnel. So I believe we can install something like 8 lines around this mast, and then we'll have those horizontal lines between the two masts, and then I think we're gonna have some lines going from the deck somewhere here to these pulleys, to this pulley here, maybe this one too, I'm not sure. It depends what's gonna happen here. It's gonna be a space for the boats, etc. Anyway, I can see 8 lines for sure for this funnel, top or middle, going to this and these platforms. And we'll see after that. But for now we have some other small things to install. We have the 2 barrels to install here, the stairs that come here and here, each side, and the handrails, the railing here around these holes. And guess what? Now that I approach the moment to install the funnels, I will have to pay even more attention to the manipulation of the things, on top of the model, because I'm pretty sure, I know myself, I'm gonna hit and damage something. And for now it's gonna be around the funnels, and later on when we will have the mass, that's gonna happen for sure. I don't know. Should I worry now about some lines, some rigging starting from this corner, this or this, and perhaps from this platform going to the mast? I don't know yet. I wonder. I have to think about that too. Yeah, we'll see. I've bent some of the small pieces in step 14, two stairs and one handrail, and now I'm doing the last one, and I decided to do it off camera. There was no point to film all this, to record all this. It's pretty repetitive, and I did it in other episodes, and frankly it's not that you would learn or somebody would learn anything from this. I make these videos perhaps to teach other people how not to do things and mainly to have fun myself. And doing this on camera 4 times is not necessarily part of my fun. So I've decided I will do things less on camera, and every now and then I will show something, and I will talk perhaps about the planning, about what's left to do. You won't see as much on camera as it was before. So now we have these 4 pieces. They will have to get installed on the bridge. Well, I should paint them just a bit perhaps to remove the shining. I think this one is not very... perhaps now it's better. And they will go... they will go. I will show you in a moment. They will go here, in these holes that you cannot still see. Now you see them. These holes are for the 2 stairs and for the 2 railings that I just done. So I will install them off camera, of course, and perhaps this will mean that we arrived in the middle of step 14, because we still have to start doing something about the rigging, not only talking. And what do you know, we have to talk and do something about the anchors. The anchors are in this step 14. So I think I will have at least one more episode, the 3rd one, for step 14. Yes. It crossed my mind, what's gonna happen if I run these lines from from the funnel to here, let's say, am I gonna hit anything that's gonna be installed later on top of the mast? Now I think the only big piece to be installed there is this one. I don't know which one. Is this one? I think, I'm looking at the instructions, it's gonna be something like this. Okay, and it's gonna have a cover. This is a combination between fighting post and pilot cabin, I think. I'm not sure. Let's put a cover on top. It's gonna be something like this, of course with other small pieces together. But do I risk hitting? I don't think so. If I turn the model, I should have a straight line from this point here to down there, no interference. I think I'm okay. I know for this corner here I won't have a problem here. And here also. I should be okay here and here, maybe here and here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on one side and 4 on the other side, and these are the 8 lines I was talking about earlier. I think this is gonna work like this. I'm gonna do the lines starting from the lower level first, but I'm gonna do them off camera. And we continue with this step 14. It's gonna be a long step, longer than I thought.